kid. Let's get straight to it. We about to talk about the one and only, the GOAT, the legend, the icon, Tupac Machiavelli. What I was excited about, they had this restaurant going for him that he always wished and wanted, but it was temporary. He had his own radio station for his birthday. I think it was only for the month of June. Um, they also got his museum going on as I speak right now called Awake Me As I Wait in LA. Y'all check that out. Go support. But the thing is, like, what is his estates really on with him? And what I mean by that, like, why is everything temporary? Why is it not like he deserved to have a restaurant permanent? He deserved to have a radio station permanent. The museum, they got it longer than the radio station and the restaurant, but that's temporary too. And I feel like his estates, they should be almost like estates, man. They should be worth damn near $1 billion. Hundreds of millions. I don't even think they worth this. So it's crazy. Like what Napoleon was saying, we don't know what's really going on behind the scenes, but I feel like they not representing him like how he should be. Even with the radio station, it was good. I feel like they should just been playing nothing but classics. Don't play the music when he wasn't alive and just got re-released, and they put Ashanti on there, T.I., Trick Daddy, Ron Isley. Like, the music was off count. So they was playing these classics on this Sirius XM radio station, but then they was playing like new music when he wasn't alive and they released. And then they played like songs that Eminem produced, which that didn't sound right. So it's like it was things that I wouldn't excited about, but I was excited because they had it for the legend. But I feel like they not representing him right. I feel like it should have passed on to a family member after his mother, Afeni Shakur. It should have went to the sister, or it should have went someone that was close in his family that knew him. Because how I'm assuming and I'm looking at it from a point of view, like, why is everything temporary with him? And they don't do that with, and I don't want to bring up no other rapper's name, but just for example, they go hard for Biggie. His people, his friends he grew up with, when they open something for him, it's permanent. I don't see that with the Outlaw. The only one that's like really official on that side of the Outlaws is Napoleon. He changed his life. He a Muslim now, but he still be coming out with the facts, and he still defend Pac like he's supposed to. I just feel like, man, they should be doing way more for Pac. And another thing I don't like is people like come at him like he was a goofy. Like, and what I mean by that, like with the him and Orlando situation. If you was a real fan, or even if you really know Pac, people that been around him should know how he was. He wasn't no follower, number one. He was a leader. And wherever he feel that he need to attack or got a rebuttal or say anything, he moved from his heart. You see, not because he was Suge, or not because he was Death Row, not because he with this type of person, or he with this person. I'm going to just go with the timeline because a lot of y'all forget. Number one, he a Black Panther. It's in his blood. Number two, y'all remember when in Atlanta, I want to say it was at 94, when them two policemen that he didn't know was messing with another black man, and what he do? He retaliated, and he shot both of them police officers. So, what y'all saying, he was a follower, he was trying to be cool. Tupac is the type of person, he don't care who you is, where you from. If he feel like you wrong, you wrong. For another incident in Chicago, they had a show, and with Lil Young Sandfield, that was his government name. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, man, Pac at his show, he started going crazy. It was a front row. It was BDs. This is before they was popular, before Sosa and them was even out, which we know that this was in the 90s. But just to let you know, like, he was no follower. He went how he felt, and he felt like that was bogus on them, and he told them how he felt. And even though they tried to send it up with Pac afterwards at this show, but he was a man of his word. He had heart. He wasn't scared of none of that. Going forward, y'all remember when he got into it with the Hughes brothers for that movie Menace to Society, because they gave him the character, the Sharif, the Muslim guy, and he felt like it need to be more to this character. Like, why did he turn Muslim? They wasn't trying to put that. They wasn't trying to hear Pac out. So they end up getting into it, call each other B words and you this and you that. I want to say a couple of days later, Pac came back on the scene where they was shooting with some homies, and they sent it up. And one of the Hughes brothers left his brother while they was banging them. And this is before Death Row. So what y'all saying he was a follower, he was a fake gangster? Nah, he never portrayed that he was a gangster. He said he was a thug, but he was a man of his word, and he said he feared no one, and he gonna go how he feel, period. So I just get like kind of upset when y'all be coming at him like that, like he wasn't that. He like he was a goofy, and he y'all got him messed up. I could go on and on, like what Pac did. Like, he done got Wu-Tang, one of the Wu-Tang rappers, they chained back when they was in LA. He was able to get that back. So that's why he was like that with Biggie. Like, if you the so-called king of New York, you know, even if you didn't set me up, like you know something, or you gonna try to know something, and you gonna get back with me. And Big and them knew what they was doing. I don't think we need to talk about that. They knew what they was doing, playing Who Shot You when he got shot and was in jail, and they dropped it, even though they been recorded the song, but they dropped it. They knew what they was doing. So y'all people was acting like Tupac was just going insane and just capping out the mouth. Nah, like, they know what they was doing. Like, we too grown. I don't gotta explain. We grown. You know what you did. We ain't gotta explain. I feel like with anybody, like, if we get into it, we both grown. I shouldn't have to explain to you what you did wrong. You know what you did, type shit. So let's put it like that. And I just feel like back to his estate, then they need to be going harder for him. Like, they need to be setting stuff to be permanent. Like, they need to be doing more things for him. Like, I that's what's up though. They did something for his birthday for the radio station and all that, but come on, man. Like, he needs something permanent. That museum need to be permanent. It's just so much things. I feel like that estate, his estate, they got some stuff going on. And then, like, you got people talking crazy on his name. You got these new rappers capping, not on the crumb. You got Funk Flex, got his name in his mouth. You got T-Pain. Like, T-Pain, he's a goofy. Funk Flex, he's a goofy. Like, them are real goofies. And it's like, people shouldn't even be too comfortable to even say his name. And I know the Outlaws, they grown and everything, they doing their thing, but why nobody on Tupac's side or from over there? Or don't be checking these dudes. And yeah, we grown. Sometimes being on the internet going back and forth, I get it. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. or even putting your, especially when you got a family, you grown and you moved on for that, but still, it's a it's a boundary when you coming at a legend. At least check a mug, watch your mouth, period. Especially when it comes to Tupac. And I get it, man. They couldn't take Pac, man. To this day, they can't take Pac. These rappers, these so-called wannabe gangsters, they can't take Pac. You see, what's her name? What's her name? Angela Martinez. She still ain't dropped that interview they did, and that was 20-some years ago. She claimed that if she dropped it, people was gonna die behind that. So that tell you right there, like 20-some years ago, and he flew her out, gave her a hotel, made sure she was safe, and I guess she just don't want to put it out because it's gonna hurt a lot of people. Cause he said some stuff on there, and I wish she dropped it, but she not even gonna drop it. The fact that she from New York and he was coming at majority of New York people, so she basically saving them. But I feel like if he an icon, if he's so great, and he was a good person, why you won't put it out? That was coming from the heart. That's Pac. A lot of people need to hear that. A lot of people talking crazy on that man's name. So who knows? It might never get leaked out. But I just feel like, man, y'all need to stop talking crazy on Pac, man. Like, he been gone for 20-some years. In an interview, it's getting dropped. It's like he's still here, because you'll get things that came out today come out tomorrow. Like, he's still here. Like, that man was working. That's how you know he was a problem, because they talk about this man to this day. And yeah, back to the Orlando thing. Orlando's supposed to be a gangster, right? He was a shooter. People forget Pac wasn't no shooter. He was a shooter, but it ain't even about who was shooter. But Orlando was supposed to be a killer, right? How come when he shot Tupac, he didn't kill him on sight? Tupac was still alive. He was still talking. He ain't died till 7 days later. So technically, Orlando didn't do his job, because you're supposed to, when you a killer, when you come from that, they supposed to be dead on sight. No 7 days later, no talking, none of that. So he didn't do his job right. And from what Napoleon was saying, Pac was coming, he died 3 times, coming back and forth to life, and his mother decided to take the plug off life support on him. So he didn't do his job. He got knocked out by Pac. He went on the crime. He was not trying to fight the icon, the celebrity, the rapper. He shot him, and he didn't even do his job. So, with that being said, man, y'all can stop saying Orlando smoked Pac, and getting smoke is dead on sight. For example, and I ain't trying to come at Biggie, but this fact too. Biggie was dead on sight. When he got shot, he was dead. Lil Cease even said that he urinated on himself. He damn near, I want to say he boo-booed on himself too, but it's facts. It's in the interviews. It's in the papers. That's dead on sight. Pac was not dead on sight. So people, please stop saying Tupac got smoked by Orlando. He did not smoke him. I feel like, man, his estates need to send that over to one of his family members, his sister or somebody, and open up something permanent. Like he loved chicken wings. They should have opened up like a strand of wing, even if it's vegan or something. He liked the chicken wings. They could have made him a strand of marijuana. They could have did so many, and they still can. I just feel like his estate should be doing something for a lifetime, so people that really love him, that care about him, can go whenever they come in town to his restaurants or to his stores, or want to purchase a strand or something. Like, go hard like Nipsey. People going hard for him. He need that, and I feel like Pac don't got that in his circle. You need somebody that's gonna put their foot on their neck and you got goofies like Whack 100. Just people don't even know him, man. Just rest in peace, Pop, man. You a real. They don't make them like you no more. The world miss you. Um, it's to this day an interview's getting dropped, whether it's good or bad, but that let you know he did something good and he was a real one. Like I said, they couldn't take him, and I'm gonna continue to give y'all some gems on Pac and other things in life that you need to hear. I just wanted to put that out there because I'm tired of y'all coming at Pac, or it ain't even tired of y'all coming at him. Just stop disrespecting his name. That's a legend. Watch y'all mouth, man. But like I said, man, rest up, Pop.